Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your September monthly reading. So let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Taurus for the month of September. You have on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective. On the bottom is revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Taurus. You have sucking his D, literally and figuratively, sucking up in order to get a seat at the table, aligning by selling their soul. Needs a villain, thrives off of opposition or only evolves when challenged, fueled by friction, needs a nemesis to awaken power. Oh my lord. And frivolous lawsuit, distractions from real issues, abuse of power, empty attacks or baseless accusations, false claims. Oh my lord. Okay. This immediately looks dramatic. On the bottom is movement, progress, change, energy, and momentum, shift from one place, state, or idea to another, travel. This looks like someone who is accusing someone else of this looks like someone's accusing someone of like doing some sort of sexual thing in order to gain power. I don't feel like it's necessarily what this person is saying is the truth, what they're accusing someone of. This feels like a romantic partner. It's a way to have power over the other. Thrives off of opposition or only evolves when challenged. See, it feels to me like this person is either wanting to start conflict in order to have some sort of power, or it's projection. A lot of times when there's someone accusing the other of cheating, when they're not doing that, is because they're doing it themselves. Distractions from real issues. Baseless accusations, false claims. See, I feel like whatever this person is accusing the other of doing, it's not true. The reason they're doing it is either due to projection or to invoke some sort of power within themselves over the other. Okay. This seems very stressful for the one who's dealing with this. I'm already feeling stressed. So let's get the love situations. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Taurus for the month of September. You have closed heart, unavailable, avoiding intimacy, emotional burdens. Memories, feelings of nostalgia, pleasure, and sadness, stuck in the past. And new love. There's someone better, a new love interest, letting go of the exes. There's okay. On the bottom is love bomber, emotional manipulation, Casanova, ladies man, wanting your attention. This could also be like like someone who's just jealous or um there could have been cheating in the past in this relationship, but this could be just someone who got cheated on in the past and now they are insecure, thinking that everyone they're with is cheating. This person has issues that they need to deal with, but they're taking it out on the other person. And if this continues, it's not going to last much longer. The person dealing with this will not tolerate this for much longer. So let's get started with the tarot. So the first section is going to be the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for September for Taurus. You have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Devil. On the bottom is the Wheel of Fortune, big changes. Yeah. I think where we're starting off here in regards to this reading is someone is getting fed up with this. Either that or this is what I'm saying. It's projection. Someone was projecting that someone was cheating because they were the one that was doing it. Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Devil. Let me get that card that fell. I don't know where it went. I need to take the Page of Pentacles. Is it upright? Page of Pentacles. Nope, that's the King of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands. The Two of Wands in reverse. See, the Queen of Swords sees things clearly, speaks the truth. I feel like the one who's doing the thing is targeting this other person for something that targeting this person for something that they have no what is the word? I can't find the word. Whatever they're targeting this for, it's baseless. Like they have no leg to stand on when it comes to whatever they're targeting this person for. I'm trying to figure out what this person's deal is. Because the way it's showing up is like this person has decided that this is indeed what this person is doing, even though they have it's baseless. This seems like insecurity to me. Tell me about the overall energy for Taurus. This is definitely about cheating, but I don't think there's cheating going on here, at least not from the one dealing with this. The journey, that is about you don't know whether that train is coming or going. Stork's a new beginning, child or pregnancy, and the book is knowledge. Bridging the gap. Tell me about journey. Well, give me a card for journey, the stork, and the book. Gift, giving or receiving. The moon's illumination. knowledge, leaving someone out in the cold. This is either showing up as because of someone's insecurity, they feel like they know for certain that someone is cheating, or this is due to projection. Someone accusing the other of cheating when they're not. But what this looks like to me is the one who's not cheating knows that the other one is. It could be due to them projecting this. Let's go to the first half of September. Tell me about the first half of September for Taurus. Six of Wands. King of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. I'm leaning more towards someone's projecting here. It could be either way. It still could be that someone's insecure, but what I feel like is going on here is the person dealing with this is recognizing that this person has issues. Either way, this relationship shouldn't stay together because and it seems like it doesn't have really anything to do with the one dealing with this. It's the one who's causing this needs to work on themselves. um Due to their insecure, either this person is cheating and they're projecting it onto the other person, therefore they don't need to be in this relationship, or due to their insecurities, they're causing friction in the relationship. And the thing about it is if this person is that insecure, they need to be alone and need to work on themselves to let go of these past hurts before they get into another relationship. Because the King of Cups in reverse, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is emotional manipulation. And I think, to me, the energy feels like this person is relentless in constantly accusing or being suspicious, the lack of trust. It's like constant. It feels like to me. Six of Wands, King of Cups in reverse, Page of Pentacles. Strength, Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Pentacles. This person may always threaten to break up. This is going to be one of those situations where this person runs their mouth a lot. They may always threaten to break up or we should just end the relationship. And what's going to happen is the one dealing with this is going to be like, yeah, we need to end the relationship. And it's going to take the other by surprise. I feel like this is a situation where the one who's dealing with this, is only going to be able to take so much before they're like, I'm done with this. This is like someone taking some sort of mental and emotional beating for no reason. And they're going to get tired of it. Tell me about the first half of September for Taurus. The dice is taking a risk or a gamble. The child, it keeps talking about a child. Child is a new beginning, child or pregnancy. And the anchor, security or stability. Taking a risk, starting something new in order to have security or stability. This is definitely not a stable relationship. feel like the one dealing with this is like, I need to get out of this. I feel like someone's had enough. I definitely think that someone's recognizing that um, that the one doing this is the problem. So let's see the second half of September for Taurus. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is talking exactly what I was saying. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is reaping what you sow in regards to becoming single. I'm telling you, this first half of September is saying that someone is like, we should just, this, they're saying things and they're like, maybe we should just split up. Maybe, or even if maybe we should get a divorce. And someone here is calling their bluff, but I feel like they're really doing it. Reaping what you sow in regards to becoming single. This is a situation where someone has said this one too many times and now it's actually happening. They're saying it to create fear. But I feel like every time they say it, it's one step closer to this person leaving because they're sick of I feel like they're sick of hearing this stuff. Whatever this person is accusing the other of, because it's one thing to accuse someone of these things when they're actually doing it. It's another to accuse someone of this stuff when they're not, because all it does is piss the other off. And that's what's happening here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords. Yep. See, that this person's leaving because something isn't ending or changing, or if this is the one who's doing the thing, they're not changing. This is, I'm not continuing to do this anymore. Nine of Pentacles, becoming single, moving on, moving forward, moving out. Saying someone's reaping what they sow. It's like we're not going to be trapped in our thoughts about this anymore. We're just going to do it. Tell me about the second half of September for Taurus. Have unexpected income that fell out, sudden wealth, the coffin. So this could be getting some sort of money together in order to leave. So it's showing up like this movement card that's on the bottom of the deck here. Progress, change, energy and momentum, shift from one place, state, or idea to another, travel. I think someone's moving out or leaving. Let me get, tell me about unexpected income. Okay, what I think's someone's like borrowing money from somewhere. Yep. A time of improvements after hardship or darkness coming to light. Yep. This is like I'm moving. I'm leaving. I've got the money to leave. So tell me about the outcome for Taurus for the month of September. The Knot of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the Eight of Wands. I'm telling you, this has something to do with this person threatening to end the relationship or threatening that this relationship should just end. This seems constant. Let me get some more. Knot of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Eight of Wands. This could be the Sun in reverse, Four of Cups. This could be a situation where someone said, if you say that one more time, I'm going to make it happen. And someone held themselves to that. I feel like the other person didn't think the other would leave. That's why they kept. I feel like the one who was doing this thought it created fear every time they would say it. Oh no, if I don't straighten up, then they're going to leave me. I don't think that was what was happening here. I think someone was, every time this was being said, someone was getting more pissed off. And someone finally said, you say that one more time and it's going to happen. And they didn't trust that when they should have. Because this is someone communicating that they want the relationship to end. An offer to become or to come into solitude. This a lack of clarity about a promise. See, the offer is maybe we should just not be together anymore. Maybe we should just end the relationship. Maybe you should just be on your own. And the lack of clarity, this person had the lack of clarity that the promise that was made is there was communication. If you say that one more time, the relationship is going to end. So they tried calling the other's bluff, but it wasn't a bluff. Tell me about the outcome for Taurus. Main male, that's masculine energy. The well is looking at something more deeply. And the letter, that's text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be divorce. This person tested the waters. They effed around and found out. I feel like the one dealing with this is happy to leave. I don't I don't think there's any tears shed over leaving this person. Tell me about the advice for Taurus for the month of September. Death in reverse. Scorpio energy, the Four of Wands. And Temperance in reverse. Yeah. Imbalance in regards to relationship because something hasn't ended or changed or someone hasn't changed. Death in reverse, the Four of Wands, Temperance in reverse, Judgment, the Empress, and Temperance upright. Making a final decision because someone hasn't changed, something hasn't changed. The Empress receives. I want stability. I want security, which this is definitely an unstable situation. I want balance where there's an imbalanced situation. So the person dealing with this is saying, or they're feeling, this relationship provides me with nothing that I want. I want balance. I want stability. And you're providing me with none of that. Because this constant distrust or these constant accusations, constant arguments is just creating stress and instability. And either this person who's doing this can't help themselves due to their insecurity, or they want this kind of, they're creating this unstable environment. And it's almost like they want to create that. I feel like this person starts arguments on purpose. The lilies is peace, mature man, that's masculine energy, and the ship, moving on, moving forward, moving out. So either you're the masculine or you're dealing with a masculine, but someone is saying, in order to have peace, I need to move on, move forward, move out. So I feel like the one who's doing the thing opened the door by this constant Maybe we should just not be together. Maybe we should end the relationship. And someone was like, bet on that. And they left. Or they will be leaving. All right, let's get the closing messages. Messages for Taurus for the month of September. All right. You have future happenings. You maintain efficiency in essential duties. You aim for a harmonious workplace atmosphere. You display curiosity in investment related endeavors. Assistance from family members comes your way. You persist in your efforts for the well being of those you cherish. You diligently monitor your expenditures. Your professional duties remain consistent. At the bottom, it says, to improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Winston Churchill. All right, let's get the Moonology Manifestation Oracles. Messages for Taurus for the month of September. You have New Moon in Scorpio. Go deeper. And on the bottom is last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. So let's see what Go Deeper says. New moon in Scorpio. 42. Says you're regaining control of a situation that cut deep. You've moved through your fears and can now see where this issue has come from. Now isn't the time to gloss over the facts. Rather, it's time for you to face your darkest concerns and go deeper. Your situation may need to crumble before it can be renewed. Magic is called for. It's crucial to stay strong now. Sexually, it's time to reach for true communion with your partner. Financially, this is a blessed time to work with someone on a joint venture. It's time to release a grudge. Manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to sex, money, or an obsession you've been grappling with. Manifesting mindset. Know that you're magic. Clear out negativity to supercharge your manifesting powers. Manifesting tips for cutting through fears. Call in Archangel Jeremiel, the angel who helps us to review our lives. Channel the energy of Pluto, the planet that guides the sign of Scorpio and likes to go under the radar. Light a candle and ask Archangel Jeremiel to help you see whatever you need to acknowledge and break through in your life right now. Your manifestation affirmation. Life goes in cycles and my life is now regenerating. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.